Sex Prison Story Family Salute. Y'all, it's your boy Tim Snow back here with another one. And this one is crazy as it gets, y'all. I realize a lot of people that view have never been inside a prison, never worked there, never lived there, just heard stories about it. Sometimes it's hard to express some of the craziness that goes on, some of the monsters, some of the weird sexual perversion. It's just an entire different world where there's very little shame. Society's rules don't apply. It's just a weird world, right? I say it all the time. It's like the reverse world in there. This video that we're reacting to here is pretty astonishing. It's kind of amazing, actually. The story that this man tells, what he did, why he did it, how he did it, it's extra graphic, y'all. So if you have any children watching, do not let them watch this episode. I don't make content for kids, but this one is especially do not allow the kids to watch, okay? This man is a prison rapist. He's a predator. He's a monster type of character. I don't know what you call this, right? This is a trip. So the story is, this is a PREA investigation, which is Prevention for Rape Elimination Act. It's a law passed where they have to do certain investigations and stuff like that if a rape is reported. Now, it's not always done, but when done properly, this is how it goes, okay? So I'm going to let him tell his story.
We're both with CIU, Criminal Investigations Unit. You're familiar with that? Yeah. I'm Dallas Reagan. It's my partner, Robert Gerke. And I think you know why we're down here tonight. We're hoping that you'll talk to us and tell us what went on between you guys today, and why things happened the way they happened. But obviously, before we can ask you any questions, we need to advise you of your rights, and because of the nature of things. So we'll go ahead and do that. You have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say can and will be held against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney, and have the attorney present prior to and during any questioning if you desire. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you by the courts prior to any questioning. You understand each of those rights? Mm-hmm. And having those rights in mind, will you answer some questions that we have of you today?
Yeah.
Okay.
So am I the only one that cringes every time I hear somebody read that you have the right to remain silent? Anything you can and will do be used to say can and will be used against you, and people still talk? You got to pay attention to what they're reading, you fellas.
Just so you know, we're recording, obviously. Why don't you just go ahead and tell me what took place tonight?
He started pestering me about wanting me to suck my dick, and I kept telling him no. He just kept doing it and kept doing it. I got up in my bed to lay down. He just kept saying it. Finally, I just got pissed off.
What was he saying to you exactly? Just that, or?
He goes, man, I can make you feel good, and I can give you a good one. And finally, I just got fed up with it. I jumped down, I slapped him. He cowered.
Where did you slap him?
Just wasn't really that hard. It was just across the face.
Did you say anything to when you hit him?
No, I just said, I just got jumped down, I slapped him. He cowered, got on his bed. I tied him up and I said, oh, now you don't want to suck my dick, but guess what? I'm taking that ass.
Hold up. Now, did y'all just hear that? I can't even explain this. His cellmate offered to give him a BJ several times. It made him so mad, he jumped down, tied him up, and took something. How does that even work? Like, bro, are you literally just a power-hungry control freak here? What the hell is going on? Why didn't you just take the BJ if you're into it? This ain't making any sense so far.
How did you tie him up?
I tied his feet up.
With what?
I tied it with some sheet string. I tied
Like torn sheet?
Yeah.
Piece of torn sheet.
I gagged him. I told him, I said, if you say anything, I will beat you senseless. He just shook his head and was
What did you gag him with?
a piece of torn blanket. And then I tied a piece of torn shirt around his head so instead the gag would stay in. Then I tied his hands around his back. And that's when I commenced to take him.
And tell me about that. How'd that go down?
When I penetrated, he tried to scream under the gag. But I told him, I said, you say anything, I will beat you half senseless. And after that, he didn't scream.
Did you have any type of weapon or threaten him with a weapon or nothing like that?
No weapon. I told him I'd beat him senseless.
Man, I don't even know what to say about that. That's what you'd have to do, is have to beat me senseless, right? I mean, I would have been trying to bite. I would have been trying to poke his eyes out. I'd have been trying to rip his ear off, break his fingers. We're not going to stop fighting until somebody's a goner. This guy here gave up way too easy, and look what happened to him. Man, that's crazy. This is the type of people that you'll be locked up around in prison, though. Pay attention.
He wants to act like someone who wants to keep doing that. And I told him, I'll take it from him. I'll show him what it means to be taken.
Did you ejaculate inside of him?
Yes, I did.
You ejaculate on him?
Yeah, it was dark. When I pulled out, I probably still going onto him, but I do know I ejaculated inside of him.
Did you make him perform oral sex at all?
Not that I remember.
No.
Did you force oral sex?
No, I just tied him up, took his ass.
How long?
I just tied him up and took his ass. The man, such a rapist, said he took it and it was trying to give it away. So in all reality, I'm thinking this was maybe a check-in move, right? Like he had some people after him or something. He took advantage of somebody weak, somebody he knew he can get it. Now he's telling on himself. He's probably trying to go to the hole. Maybe something's going on in that prison. He's trying to go to the county jail or something, right? I don't get this right here. To be that strange and do this and then telling yourself this easily, this don't make any sense unless it's a check-in move.
Were you guys felons?
I think it was since about 2 o'clock today.
Did you know him prior?
Oh man, they've only been cellmates since 2 o'clock that day. That's crazy. Man moved in a new cell hours later. He's offering that and getting tied up and raped. This is not the life you want, y'all. You don't want to be either one of these guys.
How so? Where from? How'd you know?
From different units. One RAST unit, Maury unit.
Did you guys ever house together?
No.
Never housed before together?
No.
And in the past, your past dealings with him, had he ever made advances toward you in the past, or?
Yeah, but they were slight. He had a man already, and I would just tell his man, "Hey, man, your punk here's getting a little frisky, wants to suck my dick." So his old man would tell him, "Hey, you cut that shit out."
So would you say that today your interaction with them was consensual or not consensual?
Oh no.
No what?
Oh no. I took it. I straight took it.
Did he tell you to stop at all, or?
They just whimpered.
Were you wearing these clothes that you're wearing now? Were you wearing any of this that you're wearing right now?
Oh yeah.
Is that how your pants got tore in the front
No,
too?
these have been torn like this for a long time. These are just pants that they let me have when I came in here a couple days ago.
Okay.
Can you give me a second one?
That's what it is, y'all. That prison life, prison world is crazy. This man here was making passes at him already. Then they moved him in a cell. But here's the crazy part, right? They never would have been making passes at him if he wasn't playing that game. They know who they can do it to and who they can't. I just wanted y'all to see a real glimpse of real life stuff coming from somebody's own mouth, y'all. Do me a favor, share this video out, like and subscribe. And remember, this is not the life you want. Much love from Tim Snow, Texas Prison Stories, and baby girl Ellie Rose. We love y'all.